If I created my brand, I can't be a false image of my own brand. YouTube, actually nah, that's not even my intro. What's good, YouTube? There it is. Back with another video. And I'm low-key getting tired of, always sitting down just recording. But I'm here to drop some tips and some gems. So, in today's video, as you can see by the title, is how to start your clothing brand. And I'm not missing any steps. Like, this is step by step of what I did to start my clothing brand. So let's get straight into the video. Make sure I do that then. But yeah, man, let's get straight to it. Step number one, the real step number one. I hear a lot of people say step one is just find the name, but no. The real step number one is to look in the mirror and figure out who you are. Step number one starts in the mind. Let's say that. All right. So, because there's a lot of brands out here that have brands and they're not even brands themselves. I branded myself by always working on myself internally and my mindset and how I think and things like that. So with my brand speaks on perceiving the world and thinking and wisdom and things like that, Like if I don't work, let's just put it like this. If I don't work on myself, I can't have a brand. Like my brand is not gonna thrive because my brand is my creation. If I created my brand, I can't be a false image of my own brand. That makes sense? So that's the real step number one. Look in the mirror and just think about that. Like, who are you? Right? What do you want to spread in this world? All right, that's number one. Step number two, figure out your name. So it could be your name, it could be a phrase, the name could be anything. Let's just put it like that. The name could be literally anything. But digging deeper into your name, find like a font, a specific or a certain font that you want to use for your brand. For example, more so luxurious brands and high-end brands, they always use cursive. Cursive, it just comes off as exquisite, Or like an edgy font, it just comes off as more, it just has different meanings. So not only find your brand name, but also find what font you would like to use for your brand and what route you're taking with your brand. Boom, you figured out a brand name, great. Now you wanna figure out a logo. So logo, you could go on Fiverr, you could go on Instagram, STDs. I'm not talking about those STDs, you gotta chill. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that design, the graphic designers. All right, you gotta chill, what's wrong with you? Anyway, so go on there, hit up people, find people, especially the Instagram accounts, find people that you want your clothes to look similar to. Or what is your inspo? Like how do you want your clothes to look? Not copy and paste. How do you want your clothes to look or resemble? Find graphic designers that create shirts or designs like how you want yours to look. All right. So if you have like more so a luxurious brand, you're not gonna go find a graphic designer that makes graphic tees. That doesn't make sense. So when looking for a graphic designer, look for those things and really jot down to different people and things of that nature. So you got your brand name, you got your logo. Next is, well, for one, what is your target audience? Now you gotta figure out your target audience. You should have been figured all this out. But I'm the one giving the tips, so let me help you out. So your target audience, who do you want to target? Yeah, you could go like fitness, you could go streetwear, you could go, like there's all types of different fashion styles and fashion people that wear different things. Just figure out which route you want to take. Feel me? So yeah. Next is when you design or think of designs, or you can even draw designs up, send them to the graphic designer and have them show you what they designed. But me personally, I like to learn things myself, so I'd say invest into an iPad, get Procreate. Procreate is what, $5 on Apple Store, and just start designing. Now, I watched a video of somebody, they said to design for at least 6 months. Me, I didn't do that. But they were saying design for at least 6 months so you could get better and better and better and not just drop the first design you make. Give yourself time to learn how to design or brainstorm ideas and things like that. Oh, going back to the name. When you're thinking of a name, when you think you found a name, sleep on it for at least a week, because your brain is always thinking of new ideas. And you probably could come up with a better idea. So before you think you thought of a name, sleep on it. Boom. You got your first design. All right. Now, if you really want to take it up a notch, you could be making content of the progress of your brand. Before you even start the brand, you could have content coming. Day 1 of starting my brand. Day 2 of starting my brand. Even when you're designing, while you're designing, document the designs coming and you getting the samples and you designing and you trying the samples on. Because once you do all of that, you're already gonna have an audience waiting for you to drop. All right, mind you, this is stuff I learned after I done already dropped. So I didn't do this personally, but this is also things you can incorporate into your journey to have an audience already. Now, boom, you have a name, you have a logo, you have an audience, you have your first design, you figured it out. What's next? So when you have your mock-up, research manufacturers. I personally use Alibaba. I only use China manufacturers. That's just me though. Do your own research. I only use China manufacturers. When I go and buy clothes, 9 times out of 10, the tag says made in China. And these are big brands, so why wouldn't I use what they're using? Yeah, so find a manufacturer that suits you, negotiate with them, ask them what's their MOQ amount. MOQ means the minimum order quantity. MOQ. I think minimum order quantity. Actually, let me research it. Let me research it for y'all. Yeah, MOQ means minimum order quantity. That is the least amount of product you can buy from that manufacturer. So if someone's MOQ, let's say they have a MOQ of 100. Me, that's low key pushing it. I need at least 50, at least 50. All right. So negotiate with the manufacturers. I have a preset message that you could use when talking to manufacturers and things of that nature. And just try to build something with them, because when you use them more, when you build a connection with them, a relationship with them, they could end up giving you free samples, and free samples is amazing. Anyway, free samples is gonna make you act up. Let's just put it like that. Free samples is gonna make you start doing stuff you never thought you would be doing, honestly. That's just how it feels. That's the energy you get when you can have free samples. Now, moving on. Moving on, once you've negotiated with your manufacturer, preferably, I'd say find a cut and sew manufacturer, because cut and sew manufacturers, they can make anything from scratch, because they cut the fabric themselves, sew it themselves, instead of having preset template manufacturers, I'd say. So preferably find a cut and sew. If you can't, it's fine, because there are some pretty good manufacturers out there. Now, once you get your sample piece, like I said, if you've been making content this whole time, you have an audience waiting for you to drop. So boom, once you get your sample piece, you have it in hand. This is it right here. You see it? Look, this is your sample piece. You see it? So take this piece and market it. Every single day, market, take pictures, take videos, do on bodies, do get ready with me's, do styling, just make content, just keep pushing out content every single day across all platforms. Now, when it comes to TikTok, just push out content. When it comes to Instagram, you wanna do more high quality content. All of your content should be high quality, but Instagram is about the look. So you might have to take it up a little notch for the Instagram. But at the end of the day, just push out content. Push out content. Push out content, all right? So by this time, people are waiting, they're fiending. Like at this point, you're giving, like they got blue balls waiting for you to drop. Like, what are you doing? Why are you edging them? Just drop already, right? So now we could either go pre-order or we could go pre-made. Pre-order is you getting your customers funds to pay for the bulk, and you would have the specific amount that people order. That makes sense? Instead of having a preset amount, I'll get there. So pre-order is you dropping your product without having it in hand yet, okay? Because you didn't pay for the bulk yet. You're taking the pre-order funds, then paying for the bulk, and they ship it to you, and then you just ship out, okay? That's pre-order. So pre-order, I say use pre-order when you really don't have the funds up front, and make sure you let your customers know it is a pre-order. Pre-made is you pulling out your own money because you already have the capital, you paying for the bulk, you get the bulk, and then you start making sales. All right? They're gonna be coming at you throwing ones just like this, because you finally dropped just like this. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Just like this. All right? So pre-made, you really don't have the capital, but the people are tired of you blue balling them, so you just go ahead and drop. Let them know, pre-order, my bad. Pre-order, just let them know it's a pre-order, okay? Now, pre-made, you have the capital, you get the bulk, then you make the sales. Pre-order, you drop the sample and the content that you have, let them know it's a pre-order, you make the sales, then buy the bulk. Now that's just the close, Now let's get into your website, okay? Website, I personally use Shopify, okay? Shopify, they give you, I believe it's a month free trial. 3 months free trial, actually. 3 months free trial. So you wanna open up your Shopify store. There are people that help you build your Shopify for you, but like I said, I did everything myself. So open up your Shopify, set it up how you want. Shopify has templates within the store that you could use, and yeah, just build your store. It's your store. Add your own little spice to it. Have your personality in your store, all right? Be you. Being yourself is the only way to really grasp the creativity, because there's only one you on this earth. God looked at this earth and said, it's missing him or her. Not they, them, they. Anyway, this earth is missing him or her. Let me create this being and put them on this earth, because the earth was missing you. So be yourself. Bring your own creativity to this industry and your business and your clothes. So build your Shopify store, and once you have that, then that's when you can run the pre-order. I'm all out of order, but then you can run the pre-order or the pre-made and make sales. Now, what I did, I made the store, but I also had local orders, like people around in my area. I made local orders outside of the site, because if you do everything within the site, they could hold your funds, they could tax you, just a whole lot of stuff. So you might wanna be over here on the side making some bread, you feel me? Like, on some cool stuff. I ain't gotta know for real, like just, for me, cash transactions over here. It's not illegal, you're selling clothes, you're selling product. Gotta re-up on the product. You over here, making your money. Over here is a site that's global. Like, people need to get shipped, okay, boom, ship it. Now, A few things to invest in when creating a brand is, like I said, iPad, just something to design on, okay? Poly mailers. Research what size you need, because different products need different sizes. Labels, a label printer, and labels, okay? So those are a few things you need when starting your brand. I feel like I'm missing something. My camera is finna die. Continue to work on you, because like I say, you are the brand. If you grow, your brand is gonna grow, or it should grow, okay? This takes time. It takes funds, okay? Don't get discouraged if people aren't supporting, because there's gonna be a lot of people that says, oh, I can't wait till you drop. Feel me? There's gonna be a lot of blue ballers that's gonna be, oh, I can't wait. Like, then you drop and they're nowhere to be found. That's just how it is. And remember, strangers are gonna support you the most. People you don't know are gonna support you the most. Don't rely on your friends and family. Yeah, they gonna cop something, but the strangers, that's what's gonna push you to a whole nother level, and they're gonna keep you going. All right, so hopefully this helps. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. I will make a part 2 if it is needed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, work on yourself. And don't worry, I know I blue balled a couple of you guys too. It's okay, the drop is coming. I've been in the lab cooking, I really have. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, dislike, do what you gotta do, interact with the video. And yeah, Remy will be dropping soon again. New colorways. Hold on, I'm talking too much already. Yeah, I got enough blue balls already, let me chill. So yeah man, y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.
You my girl, you my shawty, you my everything. Met in July, yeah, we started as a summer fling.